Hey, what's going on everybody? My name is xicehawk and today I've got some E3 impressions for you guys, and I'm going to be talking about the Microsoft conference. Just happened a few hours ago, and I'd like to kind of go over what happened and my impressions on it, and what I thought was interesting and what they did right and what they did wrong, and I might even give them a score at the end. So before I get into all that, here's a little bit of Halo Reach gameplay. I thought it'd be fitting to put on some Halo gameplay because some Halo stuff was announced, and I'll get into that later, but so I thought it'd be fitting to put up some Halo Reach gameplay, and this gameplay is actually pretty good for me, at least. I'm not a very good Halo player, so for me this was actually a really good game. But anyway, enough about the gameplay, let's get into it. The first thing Microsoft kind of showed off was Modern Warfare 3. Now, that was, it's a huge game for this year, and I'm certainly going to be buying it. I'll certainly be uploading videos of it, and I think it's going to be really awesome. Now, the demo was actually pretty good, but it seemed a little bit too much like Modern Warfare 2. I think that they should kind of mix it up a little more, and I think the recent Battlefield 3 demo was actually a little different. It was not as fun and not as exciting, but it was different, and I think Modern Warfare 3 have to kind of go more with different, and they can use their old elements, the elements they're using now, but I think they need to switch it up a little bit, So yeah, they showed off a scuba mission, and that was pretty cool. He was only in the water for a little while though, so hopefully we'll get some cool gameplay in underwater or something like that. Hopefully it just won't be something that you're underwater for like 2 seconds and you get up and you're done, and that's kind of boring. Anyway, on to the next thing. They showed off Tomb Raider. That demo was actually really cool. It's like the new reinvented Tomb Raider Lara Croft thing. It was showed off in Game Informer not too long ago, and I think that looks pretty cool. The Lara Croft is much more gritty, much darker. Her skin's darker. She's more of a badass look to her, and I think that's pretty cool. Now the actual gameplay looked incredibly fun in my opinion. Some people were complaining that it's not your traditional Tomb Raider with running and jumping and puzzles and stuff. This is more action packed, and I really like that. I've played some Tomb Raider games and I'm not really a big fan, but this one I might actually pick up. It seems pretty interesting. Now, the physics of it wasn't exactly realistic. It seemed kind of over the top. They went with the over the top look, the over the top crazy awesome action, and I think that's pretty cool. So I might be picking that up, and I'll certainly be keeping my eye on it. The next thing was EA Sports FIFA. Now, I don't want to talk about this too much. I'm not a big FIFA fan, but I know FIFA has been getting popular in the YouTube community, and I foresee FIFA 12 being even more popular, and FIFA might even become the next huge game on YouTube, and I think that would be pretty cool to see. The thing after that was a Ghost Recon Kinect. Now, Ghost Recon, of course you can use a regular controller, but they were showing off the Kinect abilities of Ghost Recon, and that was really interesting actually. Some people thought it was lame. I thought it was really cool. They took a gun and they took it apart just using Kinect, and you kind of wave your hand and the gun comes apart, and then you wave your hand back and the gun comes back together, and you can change each individual part, and that's really interesting. I think it's cool. It's really innovative, and I'll certainly be picking that up. I don't have Kinect, and I don't plan on buying it, so I don't think I'll use that feature, but it's cool for anyone who has Kinect. And the reason I'm not buying Kinect, it happens to be because it doesn't fit right in my house. Now, I have a really small room where my TV is, and I also have a downstairs, a TV down there, but the Kinect doesn't really fit right. They're very small rooms, and it just wouldn't really work out with me. So the next thing after that was Bing, and I friggin' hate Bing. Oh my god, I hate Bing more than anything else. It's my least favorite browser of all time. It's just, I have a Mac computer, and I use Macs, and I love Macs, but Bing is just awful. Awful, awful, awful Bing. Ugh, Bing. I'm not going to use that ever. You can think what you want about Bing. I hate Bing, so I'm going to shut up about Bing. Anyway, Bing. Okay. UFC, that was the next thing, and UFC is, I don't care about UFC, so I don't want to talk about that too much, because it's kind of stupid. I don't really like UFC, I don't like boxing games, I don't like fighting games, unless it's like Mortal Kombat, that's fun. Anyway, on to the next thing, Gears 3 with Ice-T. Yeah, okay, Ice-T, he's a celebrity rapper, I think, I'm not even sure. They were showing off Gears 3 demo, that looked pretty cool. I'm not a big Gears of War fan, but the Gears of War, gameplay thing was actually pretty cool, and they showed a really cool boss, and it wasn't too innovative. It just kind of stuck to the formula, had updated graphics, obviously updated sound and other things, but didn't look too different. But for Gears of War fans, I'm sure they'll love it. It'll be perfect for them. I think after that was Halo Anniversary. Now this is a huge announcement. It's something that's been rumored for a really long time, and I'm really excited about Halo Anniversary. It's a Halo 1 remake, and I think it's going to be awesome. They showed it's using like the Reach engine, I think. It might be an updated Reach engine or a variation on the Reach engine. What you see here, of course, in the gameplay. So imagine Halo 1 with this level of graphics, and it's going to be 7 multiplayer maps. It's going to be multiplayer. It's going to be co-op. It's going to be really awesome, I think, and I'll do commentaries with that when that comes out, and that comes out November 15th, I believe, and that's just a few days after Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, which comes out November 8th, and also Battlefield 3, that comes out October, I think I'm going to say 25th, something around there. It's in October. So those are 3 huge games for the fall right there, and I'm going to get all 3 of them and upload videos from all 3 of them, so look forward to that. The thing after that was Fable, The Journey, and that was another Kinect game, and Kinect was really pushed at this conference. Kinect was like one of their main focuses, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I'll explain later why it actually might be. So Fable, the Journey was on rails, and basically just catch magic as you shoot things with cast magic. I guess it's cool. I don't know. It's something I would want to play. Maybe a hardcore Kinect player would play it. I don't know if there is such a thing, but you know, it might be cool. Next thing was Kinect Disney, and this, at first glance, it actually seemed pretty neat. It was like a full render 3D version of the Disney parks, and it might be good for kids. You know, it might be something fun for a family or something like that. And I don't really hold a grudge against it. In the live stream, people were like, "Oh, this sucks, Disney." I don't really care. You know, it's like, kids can enjoy their own games, and I don't expect kids to play Modern Warfare 3 and Halo. They can if they want, but it's not necessarily a good thing. So, next thing after that was Star Wars on rails, which was a total joke. It didn't look responsive, it just looked awful, and you can go look up the gameplay video of that if you want, but it just looked awful. I don't really want to say much more about that. After that was a Cookie Monster Sesame Street game by Double Fine. Tim Schafer, the guy who, I think he was, I'm not sure what he worked on. He worked on a Wii game, I remember. But, you know, that's a very talented studio, but this game, it's a Kinect game with Sesame Street. Alright, fine. Good kids game, can't talk there. And it might be pretty good for kids, but not for me, not for the hardcore audience, and certainly not for the people who are attending E3. And after that, Kudo Tusano, I don't even know how to pronounce his last name, but that guy, I hate him. I don't know why, I just hate his guts. He just seems kind of like a douche. I don't know. But he got up and he was talking about Kinect, blah, 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 nobody cares. Avatar, the new reinvented avatars, that was cool, I think. I mean, they took someone's clothing and they like recreated it in the game, which is cool, but I don't know if that'll work for every single t-shirt in the entire planet. I mean, how does that work? I don't really get that. So we'll see how that works in the future. And the gameplay is coming to an end, but these are just the ending stats. I'm gonna read off the last bit of this conference. Kinect Sports 2, not gonna talk about that. It's just what it sounds like. And Halo 4. That was a release announcement trailer, kind of a teaser. It was all CG. There was no in-game graphics or anything. I have to assume that the graphics are going to be much better than Reach. I hope so, at least. It's done by 343 Studios, not Bungie. But I think it looks pretty cool so far, and we'll see how that turns out. So I like. That's about it, other than the updated dashboard they were talking about for Kinect and all that. And that might be good. I don't know. I don't really care about that since I don't have Kinect, but that's about it. I'll see you guys later. And if you can, I'd love for you guys to like the video, favorite the video, or whatever you want to do. And I'll see you guys later.